Hello everyone, Cubics Data Recovery, and today we'll be taking the drive out of this enclosure. It is a Western Digital enclosure, probably about 20 years old or so. I don't think I remember how to take it apart, to be honest with you, but I have a feeling we're gonna have to take these side panels off or pry them off and then reveal some screws underneath there. So we're gonna try and see from this side first. Oops. Plastic is really cracky. You can tell that it is old. It doesn't matter, case we don't need it. We just need to pull the drive out because it's not detected. Yeah, it looks like it kind of slides out. So let's try this one. Pry it from this side. And then slide it that way. There we go. See? Pry it from this corner and then push that way. Comes off. This is not all. There's warranty seal. So there are latches on this side and on this side. Alright. Yeah, I think we need to get this front panel off too. See how it comes off. And spray from this side as well. There we go. Alright, now we can get this thing separated. I have a feeling this casing and the plastic that it is made of is metallized. You know, like some kind of a metal powder was filled in it. Alright, so we got 120 gigabytes hard drive, and you can tell it's been a while. There's a lot of dust inside. Nice heat sinks they used to do. They don't do it anymore. And guess what? This is the IDE drive. Let's sneak peek further. These two screws will reveal the controller. so that's the controller, the cabling. Let's move the drive out. One more on this side. So I guess the whole metal part is coming out. Let's get the power disconnected. So these 4 screws will release the drive, and that's what we need. Okay, the drive got lifted. Power is already disconnected. Let's get the IDE cable detached. Alright. And we got the drive. I'm not going to take out the heat sinks right now. It's not really necessary. But at least I can connect it to the debug station and the test station and see what's going on with it. Well, that's how you take it apart. It's one of those older IDE drives. USB 1 probably. Well, 2 or 1. Power, IDE connector, bridge controller, crystal connector, cap, another cap, DC source, regulator. It's pretty straightforward. Alright, thanks for watching. Again, Kubix Data Recovery. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you. Bye. So here is part 2 of the video. This is the same old Western Digital IDE drive that was not getting detected by the system, and we suspect that there is an internal damage that is severe, so we're gonna pop it open and see what exactly going on inside. I anticipate that the heads crashed and scratched the platters, so we'll see in a second. I'm gonna pop it open and see what's inside. here comes the moment. You ready? Yep. This is a brick. Look at this. We got the galaxy over here. The opposite way, but it still reminds that. This is all dust over here. The magnetic material that got scraped off that. Oh, look at this. Yeah, this is done deal. There is nothing we can do, unfortunately. And you see this old model too, you know, they don't have a parking ramp over here. The heads are parked on the platters. So if you bump them too hard, they're gonna do this stuff. And this is probably also the reason why drives get scratched this badly. The modern drives can get scratched this badly as well. After they drop or a bump, you know, people think that, oh, maybe it's going to be working again if I plug it in. You know, it really depends how it lands, like the angle, and was it working or was it spinning or was it not spinning. There's a lot of different factors that get involved and have an effect on the condition, but this is, I mean, this is really bad. Look at the air filter. Has to be pure white. There's one part of it that's white, but the rest of it is all black. Yeah, this is really bad. I haven't seen these bad drives in a long time. Yeah, but anyway, so people try to fire them up after they bump it or drop it, and then slowly it starts scratching the surface, and then the magnetic material flies around and gets everywhere. Initially the filter will help, but at this point, I mean, this can't help. I mean, there is dust everywhere, literally everywhere. So yeah, this is done deal. We can just close it down and tell the client the bad news. But there is no magic. It is what it is. So I'm going to stop the video because I'm just going to be assembling it, and this is it for today. At least we know what the problem with this drive was. You know, can't stress enough, when you drop the drive, if the data is important, don't turn it on, because you may actually end up in a similar situation as this person did. This is totally unrecoverable. So seek professional assistance if you drop your drive. Don't try to, especially like I said, if the data is important, it is critical not to fire it up. Modern drives are even more sensitive to any kind of a movements. You'll be surprised how sensitive they are. Almost everybody who comes to us, they don't realize that the new drives and the modern ones are really, really sensitive, like way more sensitive than the older ones. So yeah, thanks for watching Cubics Data Recovery. If you got any questions about similar situations, or if you need help with a drive, give us a call. We offer free consultation. you know, we can advise you on something at least simple, and then if needed you can always seek professional assistance somewhere else. It's not a problem for us. So thank you for watching. Give Data Recovery. Take care.